So helping dogs get used to their equipment is super helpful for them. So this is something they're gonna wear all the time and go out and about with. So we want them to feel good about it. We also wanna avoid a lot of emotional excitement. So a lot of frantic behavior is often mistaken for excitement for going for a walk. And it's actually the dog just really doesn't wanna get dressed. They don't like the way it feels. Dogs don't naturally wear stuff, and so having stuff put on them, the act of it can be like, whoa, that's really intimate. But then also the sensation of having things on their body can also be kind of yucky to certain dogs. Dogs often come to us with a history as well, so who knows what that was, but we want them to feel good about what they're wearing now. We're gonna talk specifically about things that go over dogs' heads and how to help them feel better about it. I'm gonna be using a 2-Hounds Freedom harness because I love how big this opening is. Most harnesses have a neck piece and a torso piece. If you are working with a dog who is leery of things put over their head, make sure that this front piece, whether it's a collar or a harness, is more generous than your dog's head while you're introducing it. We don't want anything that is genuinely like pinchy or uncomfortable to be happening. So I really want a big, nice opening. The trajectory for this is I eventually want my dog putting their own head through it. So what it's gonna look like is I'm gonna set this opening up and I'm gonna have my food here. So I'm gonna bring my food to the dog. So I will be bringing my food to the dog, but as I'll be doing this and noticing my dog feeling good about it, let's say I start by bringing my hand all the way through to the elbow. As they're doing well with it, I'm gonna start bringing it not so far through. So we'll be practicing not so far through and not so far through, because my goal here is now I'm just gonna offer it right within the frame of the harness. Now my dog is starting to sort of interact voluntarily with that harness. And now I'm moving towards having the food over here, so my dog has to push their head through. I will not be doing this in real time with this dog because this dog is not worried enough about this for it to be a slow process. So I'm gonna show you, maybe I will do 3 reps at each interval before I progress. My goal is for my dog to put this on them. What I'm not gonna do today is clip it on them. I really just wanna work on the head piece. This is the piece that lots of dogs have the most issue with because it's the most sort of overwhelming to them. Also, I am gonna use hot dogs because this is emotional and I want my dog to have really good feelings about it. Hi, Bill. There's 1 rep. I'm gonna pull through. 2 reps, 3 reps. All right, I am gonna bring my hand through less deeply. So now he is meeting me at the harness. He's doing really well with that. So now I'm gonna hold it through. And so he's pushing his head through. Let's get a really nice one where yes. Good boy. And once we're here, I am gonna stop with 1 treat and I am gonna work with multiple treats. Yay, good boy. And at this point, I'm gonna rest that on him and keep feeding him, pull it off. So I'm feeding when he's interacting with it. I'm not feeding in between. Yes, good boy. Awesome. So that went really fast, because Bill is not super sensitive about this, but he doesn't love it. So I'm very excited about this. And what he's learning is to kind of get himself geared up and really present himself and volunteer.